guys? Wednesday. What are we looking at today? We are going to look at Velvet Rooster. This is a Belgian triple ale from Tallgrass, and this one weighs in at 8.5%. Maybe it'll taste better if I put it in the Iyer glass. For the most part, I've liked everything I've had from Tallgrass. I mean, it may not be a 10 all the time, but they usually deal on the upper end. So, okay, well, it looks like a Belgian. Smells like it. Got that typical Belgian. Got the peppery clove, kind of that, bubblegum banana kind of smell. Cheers. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It after having some of the ones that Jay has sent me from Elite Ammunition, it has the really typical the flavors, and they're like in the dimensions that I like them, but it doesn't quite have that same depth, but it's pretty good. I don't honestly think Jay would be disappointed with this. I mean, after all, it's not an IPA. Yeah, it kind of comes on strong right out of the gate. Kind of builds towards the middle and then kind of dies off. Unlike some of them, like IPAs or maybe some stouts, where they kind of take you on a little bit of a roller coaster. This has a little bit of a change throughout the swallow, but it's not as intense in how it changes. Just kind of is what it is, but it ends very smooth. Ends on maybe a little bit more of a bread or a biscuit than some of them. The alcohol, don't really notice it. I mean, this was a 4-pack, so there's 3 more. I'm guessing if we just shotgun them, we could there'd be proof that there was alcohol. So I don't know all the particulars, but I see the Oregon standoff has gone violent. The FBI started making surprise arrests on some of the top leaders, and I guess one of them decided that he wasn't going to be taken alive. Oh yeah, it's got some good lacing, and it's actually isn't all that bad. I mean, I can honestly say, in the big scheme of drinking the craft beers and doing the reviews, the Belgian styles wasn't. I mean, I've had some that were just way too much. Just too much in the flavors, and I like the ones that are like this. I mean, it starts off fairly intense, but it kind of transitions into flavor and then tails off at the end. Not to mention it's, over 8% alcohol. But that doesn't hurt anything. The other big news, whew, I really wanted to go, but I had to work, which kind of brings me to my next thought before I even start that one. You ever notice how much easier it is for the libtards to organize and get stuff done, because those lazy fuckers don't work, so it's always easy to pull together a rally's worth of people. Us conservative constitutionalists, we have to support the rest of those deadbeats, so it's not as easy just to take off in the middle of the day. But so Bernie Sanders was here in Duluth and had a rally, and it was kind of funny because this morning I was listening to the radio, and the station I was listening to, which was not a talk, so I don't know the political affiliation of the DJ, but he seemed like he was quoting information from the deck itself, and he said that Bernie Sanders was in town and had about 2,000 people down at the Duluth Entertainment and Convention Center, the deck. And I'm like, okay, I think when George Bush was here, thank you, little refrigerator. When George Bush was here, that was weird. Don't you think that was weird? That shit just like the refrigerator started and those lights turned off. I bet you they just unplugged. So I don't completely lose my train of thought, I'm just gonna let me go check that, and if it was like life, maybe she'd have a wardrobe malfunction. Oh yeah, that was just my rigging guy fucked up, and sorry about that. I got that fixed. I'll have to fire him. No, and Bush was here. I don't remember what the capacity was of the convention center, but he like filled it, and there was like standing room only. And so everyone, Bernie Sanders, Hitler's right-hand man, never met a tax that, I mean, I heard an interview with him, and he basically said if he's elected president, he's going to make all the top earners pay more, so he can fund all of his free shit that he's planning on giving away. Chuck? So the DJ says that according to the deck numbers, there was about 2,000 people in attendance. And like literally like within 3 minutes, the local news, not provided by the station, but as a feed from, I think it's one of our TV stations. She comes on, and it's like this happened there, and this is what's going on there, and Obama still sucks. And Bernie Sanders was in town at the deck yesterday, and his officials said that over 6,000 people attended the rally. It's like, and someone put a thing up on Facebook, which of course I shared, and it was a Clinton rally, Hillary, and from the picture, it just looks like it's like this massive event, and it said, this is what Hillary wants you to see, and this is the truth, and it was like the same the same scene, but someone had snapped a picture from like 100 feet back. And the people that you see, like this mass of people, that's all that it was. All up front, right where she was standing. There was nobody else. So you could take the picture and say that 15,000 people showed up for her rally, or in fact that it looked like 75. I just truly hope people are waking up. I mean, like for instance, of course, we all know that my youngest one has a brain inside of her, skull. But it's like for instance, right now, if you can't prove that you had medical coverage for the last year, it's a $900 penalty. There's gonna be a handful of people, little kids there, filing their taxes, thinking Obama's all the shit, and they're gonna find out that right off the bat, if they don't have medical coverage, we tried to tell you. He's a worthless piece of shit, and socialism has failed everywhere it's been tried. Yeah, let's wrap this up. Let's go full Rooster. Velvet Rooster. This Tallgrass is Tallgrass. What did I think of it? Well, it's 8.5% by volume, which it's got that working for it. I mean, if you're going to have a decent beer, you might as well have a decent amount of alcohol. Because the end result is, I don't want to have to drink beer all night long just to get drunk. It'd be nice if it could happen quickly. So this is a Belgian-style triple ale, which maybe that explains it's got a little bit more carbonation, it has a little bit more alcohol, it has a little bit more flavor up front. On the E scale, I just think it's kind of funny that I'm actually really starting to like the Belgians. Now, if someone could get me to like a white ale other than Oberon, I still can't believe Oberon. I think it's just a scam. It's not really a white or a wheat. Same. White, wheat. It's a wheaty white. On the E scale, God, look at it. It's like all it is a gigantic, big, red, blurry smudge. I think I'm gonna give this a 9 on the E scale. I shit you not. What? What should we look at tomorrow? If there is a tomorrow. Must have really planned on things going bad. I got shit in here just in case Ooh. So Christine made shepherd's pie, and it's one of the more time consuming. It's like, if it's on difficulty, if it's 1 to 5 stars on the whole cooking thing, this might be I don't know. This might be a 3 because it's just more time consuming. But her shepherd's pie, it's like, oh my God. It's like it's one of those things where it doesn't matter how much of it she makes. Me and Samantha, we will put it down. And unfortunately, nothing against them, but Corey was here, so it means now the piece of the pie, no pun intended, had to be divided up amongst one more person. But one of the things that is called for in the shepherd's pie is beer, preferably a dark beer. So like they call me. It's like, you know, we've made shepherd's pie like 4 or 5 times, and sometimes it's awesome, and sometimes it's awesome plus. What is it that makes it better? That I said the batches that you guys have liked the most had moose drool in it. So Sam, well, with Christine's help, she has a few more months. June 13th. She will be 21. Trust me when I say there's been no need to. She hasn't been waiting to get to 21 before. But she's smart. You know, I'll be making up some shit with vodka or something, and it's like, oh, that looks good. Are you going anywhere? Nope, not going anywhere. Okay. Hello. So yeah. So I got like moose drool backup in here. I should probably go pick up a few more and get a care package out to NIHAP, because I know how he gets over the moose drool. That was from Hornet Fixer. You have a firearm mounted next to your toilet paper dispenser? I mean, what could go wrong there? You want to make sure that you're wiping with the right thing. Oh, speaking of that, yeah, Chuck, I had my people take care of the shit. This got tied up with shit yesterday. We ended up doing a bunch of like the family. Well, I can't really call it the family dinner because it was shake night, but it was like well, it was supposed to be. We're in like season 4 of A Person of Interest, and if you want, if you're like a like-minded thinker and you like the whole black helicopter, government's watching you, good action flick, and Jim Caviezel is a conservative, so that makes it even more worthwhile. But Netflix, if you watch one episode of A Person of Interest, you will watch them all. I have seen movies that weren't as action-packed as every single one of these episodes are. So, yeah. So it was shake night, but it was family night, so that's why I didn't make an appearance. But I did load some ammo, and the boats are in. There was only, I think, 1 or 2 of you that said not to, so I put the brake from Stephen Bush. Man, I can say if this thing was mounted to my pistol, that would hurt. All those ports go right back at you.
That's right done. There's my list so far.
List of what?
15 people that entered.
I think there's more than that. I think you're missing some that haven't put links on your channel.
Well, that's all the people I could find. I know I'm going to have to do a Where's Waldo.
So, again, I say this, if you are hearing me and you have done a support video for her, make sure that there's a link over at the giveaway video so that not only does she see it, but you get credit for it and it counts as, your entry. I would like to point out that last time, not so long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, I gave away an AR-15 and ammo and mags. Maybe I should have given away a fucking ham. But somebody right now is at 15 entries and we had 23 for a rifle.
Sorry.
No, that's cool. I mean, I think that's great, but the the thing is I mean, I actually love your subject matter, which that's actually kind of funny because I think that's why people are grouping it together. What was your first gun, and then what got you into YouTube?
Oh yeah, some people did put them together.
I mean,
You know.
I almost hate to give credit where credit is due, but if it wasn't for the supreme leader piece of shit Obama, I probably would have never ever gone on YouTube. It was because I was sitting at home and between the midget porn and the farts gone bad.
Okay then.
I don't know why, but you can forget, probably intentionally, a lot of things over the period of time, and then of course as you get older, like Chuck, you start to forget a lot of things. But I still remember that day. There was a guy in like white spandex going to light his fart. He was in like the crab position. Did I show you that video?
No. I think I would have remembered that. No.
Let's just say that the fart was a lot juicier than he had planned in the wet spandex.
Just leave the rest to your imagination.
There was nothing to light. As a matter of fact, the lighter went out. And the guy holding the camera, I feel sorry for that poor bastard. But yeah, here's the brake that Steve sent me, and it's mounted on my ATI.
Okay, well I'm gonna go back upstairs now. I didn't realize you were still doing your gun porn / brew review. Shelby.
Just do whatever the hell you want, Shelby.
Okay, anyway.
Shelby.
I'm the dog of the house.
Shelby, come here. Sit.
She's like, you're gonna pick me up, you rotten person. She doesn't like to be picked up very much. Make your appearance, Shelbs.
Say hi to Tom. Oh yeah, say hi to Rudy. Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey Rudy, want a piece of this?
Eric. Thinks you're gonna drop her.
Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? You want kisses? You want to give me kisses? She's like, just put me down, dick. Want some beer?
Where's her bowl? Did you get rid of her bowl?
No, I got it. No, it's in one of the boxes because I was like, I'm trying to
not put so much.
I'm trying not to put so much back, and what do I have out? I have the devil juice that Stephen Bush sent. I have the devil juice that I produced. I have the 120 proof, wow, the stuff for that J.
This?
Yeah, Elite Ammunition sent. A little moonshine action. Then it's separated by a cock. And then I have what is left of all of the virus vodka that I have.
Just take a road trip and go buy some more.
Yeah. Anybody want to go to Texas with me? Go down and hit Johnny up for some more virus.
I'm just saying.
You gotta take Johnny shopping though.
I do.
Well, the last time that he went to the liquor store, somehow he got a case of virus for the cost of a bottle.
Oh, I thought you meant I had to take them.
That's just a small mishap.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Oh, and just because it just absolutely never gets old. Hey, Hornet Fixer.
That's gonna go on Facebook picture, I'm sure.
Okay, what? There's a gun in the way. What should we look at tomorrow?
I don't know, Johnny. What should we look at tomorrow? I have to go now.
Here, can you put this next to my computer? I need to mail that tomorrow. That's going to Christopher. That's the titanium one.
He's getting this?
Yeah.
I'm going to put something else in there, too.
I'll put something else in there too. A fucking turd with sprinkles on it.
Well, I'm not that mean.
Oh, if you got anything heading out to Christopher Alone with Company, let me know if I need to up it from the small box to something more.
I don't know. Let's see.
Hey, do you want to spank my monkey while you're down here?
Leave my monkey alone.
Oh, there's too much padding.
Huh?
There's too much padding. The monkey can't be visible. I can hang him from the cowbell.
Yeah.
Oh, just for Tardisius.
That was a fail.
Oh, thank you, little refrigerator. What are we going to look at tomorrow? I've got two more from Mankato Brewery. An ale? An amber ale or the IPA? Well, I'm thinking I'm going to like... I've liked everything from them so far, but let's do the, in the theme of things, Organ Grinder Amber Ale. This one is 5.6% by volume, and this dude has a monkey. Okay, well, I possibly might be drinking 2 more of these. Oh. And again, I want to say thanks to Steven. It's probably not going to end up on what you sent it to possibly end up on, but it is on something that I think it looks good. But oh my God. This is for a 5.56, so it doesn't have to just be on a 22. I know I've seen Steve's video quite a long time ago on this thing, but I can't even imagine what this thing would be like on my pistol. I mean, when you are holding this, when you are holding this in your hands, all you see is that back set of ports. On the pistol, your hand would actually be right next to where those ports are. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why you're not using it, Steve. So, okay, we will see you guys tomorrow. And as of right now, I am up to... I might have to talk to one of you guys that really know what you're doing, like JR10 Desert Gold. What was I putting primers in? I was putting primers in some shells, and I was not having any issues at all. But this last batch that I have, and it's a different brand of primers, so I don't know if that's an issue or not. But I'm having one hell of a problem seeding primers in the brass. My only chance of success at all is using my RCBS prep station and literally removing a little bit from inside of the primer pocket. But I didn't have this problem on something else. And I can honestly say the other thing I'm thinking about investing in, because I've talked to several people that use them, including my brother-in-law, is the hand primer setup as opposed to it being on your press. But other than that, I still have a whole bag of what I have, like 1,000 heads, 500 prime brass, 1,000 spare primers, and the unique that I got with the setup. So far, the only difficulty I've had, and I'm actually really impressed with that Lee powder drop. Every single time, every 5 rounds that I have checked, I have got 6.7 or 6.8 of unique. So I know I could go a little bit juicier, but I'm just gonna put it at that for my first batch of stuff. That, and I would also like to get Hornady, the 230 grain, the XTPs. Switch to some. I loaded a few of those that my brother-in-law gave me, but the setup that I have right now, those heads, the bullets are 200 grain, so that's what my load calculations are based upon. So, okay, well, I'm going to go do a few more. I haven't put the stopwatch to how many I can do in a certain amount of time, but I would say it's probably more than 50 every 30 minutes. Probably 50 every, well, somewhere in there. So, okay, guys. Again, if I mean, my setup is the press just pushes it up into place, but just some of these brass, any piece of brass that's the chrome, the shiny, not a problem at all. Half of the regular brass, just being a pain in the ass. I'm not getting the primer to seat where it's supposed to. So, thoughts, comments, Chuck, go fuck yourself. See you tomorrow.